Olá pessoal, sejam bem-vindos a mais essa live. Pessoal do YouTube, valeu, sejam bem-vindos também. Vamos começar mais esse videozinho aqui de Mass Effect 2. Comecinho do jogo, praticamente a primeira missão. Vamos lá, né? E aí, Alexander, tudo bem? Então vamos começar a primeira missãozinha aqui, que é investigar esse planeta aqui, que uma colônia de humanos foram sequestrados. Não tem mapa, né? Aqui não tem mapa. Eu tô bem. Eita. Como que
Looks
foi
like
teu dia?
everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Não tem nada como seguir em frente, né?
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
Vamos
Good work.
andar sem arma, né? Não tem nada. Não tem batalha ainda, né? Não tem nem... Não tenho nem joguei nada em live, pelo menos. Não. Sabe o que aconteceu? Uma coisa? Como eu importei o save do 1 pro 2, digamos assim que eu perdi o save do 1, entre aspas. Então aquelas missões que eu tava planejando fazer depois, como um vídeo e tal, não dá pra fazer, porque foi importado, né, e acabei perdendo. E caiu minha internet. Não volta. Opa, agora tem gente.
Hear that? Sounds like Fenris specs.
Security systems were disabled by the other colonies.
Nossa, nem vi que tava morrendo. Não vi que tava morrendo.
Hear that? Sounds like Fenris specs.
Rerouting power.
Hostile!
Shoot them before they take out the shield.
Nossa, oferta de vida.
Got him! You're done! Those mechs shouldn't have been hostile. They should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Pra cá. Será que não tem mapa mesmo? Não tem mapa. Ah, cara, isso daqui eu vejo depois. Que da outra vez eu fiquei 1 hora só vendo esses codex aqui da vida. Não tem mais nada pra cá, né? Em frente aqui mesmo. 5 aqui, vamos abrir esse cofre. Conectei os pinos. Tá. Tá. Acho que é aqui, né? Esse com... Esse com esse. Não! Ah, cadê? Sobrou esse daqui. Nossa, lá no fundo. Ah, que tem aqui. Filame de gel, ótimo. Pra cá.
They've seen us.
Eita.
I got it.
Outro.
One left. Down.
Pronto. Vamos, tem mil inimigos em Mass Effect. O total dos 3. No começo dos 2 já matei 1000 inimigos. Vamos continuar, né?
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me
Tá
handle
ali.
this.
Tá ali.
Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... You're alive?
Remember when I gave you that Geth data tally? Did it help you complete your pilgrimage?
Yes, it did. Praza, weapons down! This is definitely Commander Shepard.
Why is your old commander working for Cerberus?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask.
I nearly died, Tally. Cerberus spent 2 years rebuilding me. They want me to investigate attacks on human colonies.
Likely story. No organization would commit so many resources to bring back one soldier.
You haven't seen Shepard in action, Praza. Trust me, it was money well spent. Perhaps we can work together. We're here looking for a young Quarian named Vitor. He was here on pilgrimage.
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Tem que perguntar, né?
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. Whatever happens, it's good to have you back.
Nossa, a Tali cresceu, hein? Que orgulho pro papai. Calma aí que... Calma aí que chegou umas mensagens no WhatsApp, vou ter que responder. 2 segundinhos. Tô, no fone já tô. Voltamos. Então encontramos nossa amiga Tali e
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of them.
bom, tem um... Qual é o cofre? Tem um cofre aqui.
Attention right!
Excuse me.
Gotta hurt!
Beleza. Nada de... Tá, vamos bular isso daqui, depois eu tenho que esconder mais de novo ali. Beleza. Oh, mas você não deixou eu passar?
Use overload on him. Target down!
Que é sobre carga aqui, tem um que é sobre carga. Área, munição, carga de adrenalina. Posição sobre carga.
Here goes. One left. One less. There we go.
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on, we can still catch them.
Confia, minha brother. Acho que não é por aqui não. Não, é por aqui mesmo. Vamos por aqui. Kit médico. Isso aí, vamos lá. frente, caramba.
One last. Perfect. Shepard, we are inside the loading docks. Vídeo reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vídeo first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
Tá.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Tá, fica mais aqui na frente, né? Ah, tá.
Right! Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
Affirmative. We'll take cover by the door.
Esqueci.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Tá, deixa eu ver. Cadê minha arminha?
Overload will take out their shields. Try to overload their shields.
Ai! Ai!
Broke his heavy armor to weaken him.
Mas eu quero. Não tenho. Explodimos? Explodimos. Boa. Não sei o que aconteceu, mas deu certo. Deixa eu ver.
Now what's this?
É pra lá. Mas eu quero ver o que tem aqui dentro. Tem um cofre. Munição. Vamos ver esse cofre. Acreditei recuperado. Aqui.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Você tá seguro, né?
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Mechs will protect. Swarms coming. Storm coming. Storm of swarms.
Ação para agora.
You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you. Then the monsters take you away.
Why didn't the Collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his envirosuit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the Collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the elusive man can figure it out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the quarry and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
Eu vou deixar com a Tali, né? Eu posso levar a Tali comigo.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I want to, but I can't. I've got a mission of my own. It's too important for me to abandon, even for you. When it's over, and I'm still alive, we'll see what happens.
That sounds dangerous. What are you doing?
I don't think Cerberus needs to hear about it, but it's in Geth space. That should tell you how important it is.
Eu não gosto do Yosume. E parece que, tecnicamente, ele é o vilão de toda a história. E sou grato pela Cerberus de ter me revivido, mas eu confio mais na Tali do que na Cerberus.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tally will give us the Omni-Tool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vidor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Você não
Why
parece
do I get the
surpreso.
feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The Collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
Uma coisa interessante que aconteceu sábado, eu descobri que tinha um cupom da PayPal e comprei o... Chegou a gente aqui. E comprei o Mass Effect Andromeda. Então depois da trilogia eu vou jogar o Mass Effect Andromeda.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
E outra coisa, também eu consegui 2 cupons na verdade. E o outro jogo que eu comprei foi Final Fantasy IV Remake em 3D. Eu tô jogando em off, muito bom.
What are the Collectors getting from these deals?
The Collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before. And the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
O 4 tem uma história muito boa, cara. É muito bom. Ah, o 7 Remake. Eu não joguei o 7 antigo, mas vi meu irmão acho que fechar umas 2, 3 vezes o 7 antigo. Mas o 7 Remake tá muito lindo também. Claro que é só uma parte da história, né? Mas a primeira parte tá muito linda. Se um dia eu conseguir comprar, é um jogo que eu quero jogar também. E o 13 2 não cheguei a jogar. Mas toda essa época Final Fantasy é muito boa. Eu gosto muito do 4, eu gosto muito da história do 4. O 9 também fechei, é muito bom. Todo mundo fala que o 9 é um dos melhores Final Fantasy. Eu prefiro ainda o 7 do que o 9, assim. Mas... vamos continuar a história aqui, né? Não vou esperar até que os ships saiam em marcha. Temos que tomar iniciativa. Não posso fazer isso sozinho.
If this is a war, I'll need an army. Or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Where's Caden Olenko?
He's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. His file is surprisingly well classified.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
E a Liara?
Where's Liara Tassoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
A Liara, cara. Tá dizendo que a Liara não é de confiança.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you could convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
I haven't even started and you're telling me what to do?
I'm giving you direction. What you do with it is up to you. I'm sure you'll make the right decision.
All right. What's the other thing?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Joker. Oh, Joker.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the Elusive Man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Normandy, cara. Essa Normandy. Essa Normandy, cara. A série True Them. Nossa, caiu pra baixo agora.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Não. Que nave linda, cara. Poxa vida. Falando em nave, eu tô assistindo Star Trek, a série clássica. assisti uns 3 episódios, né? Só tem 80 episódios da série clássica, assisti 3. Assistindo devagarinho. Como uma série antiga, então não é uma série que me empolgue de assistir toda hora. Mas é muito bom. Nos 3 episódios que eu assisti. Experiência adquirida, nível alcançado 5, pontos de esquadrão adquiridos 2. Resumo da missão: foi confirmado que os Collectors estão por trás dos ataques contra Freedom Progress. Victor, sobrevivente, Clarion, voltou para a frota migrante com Zora. Sua Omni-Tool será examinada para ver se há algum dado útil. Você deve recrutar chefe cientista para pesquisar essa atualização. Melhoria de arma pesada, 15% da capacidade de munição da arma pesada. A tecnologia da célula de energia usada pelas armas pesadas é razoavelmente antiga, mas pode ser melhorada se reconstruir o núcleo com componentes mais modernos. Essas melhorias permitem que células de energia padrão rendam mais disparos por célula de energia e permitam mais disparos no total. Créditos, financiamento dos servers é de 10.000, encontrei 8.534, total 18.534. Encontrei índio também. Tiro na cabeça causa mais dano na maioria dos homens. Olha essa roupa do Shepard. Eu não sabia que ele estaria com essa roupa.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
A new Normandy.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Mordin Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
Me falta conhecer
I'm
alguém.
guessing it takes more than just the 3 of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Mapa da galáxia, use o mapa da galáxia para novos destinos para Normandy. Terminal privado, use seu terminal privado para obter atualizações do estado do seu esquadrão. Arsenal, selecione armas para seu esquadrão no Arsenal. Elevador, use o elevador para acessar outras plataformas da Normandy. Cabine do capitão, vá para sua cabine pessoal para personalizar sua aparência. Laboratório tecnológico, contate o professor para pesquisar atualizações para equipamento no seu esquadrão. Muito bom. Essa roupinha aqui, chique aqui. Vamos falar com o pessoal aqui. Vamos falar com a tia. Com minha assistentezinha.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Vamos dar
Do
uma
you have a
conversa.
moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
Oh, yeah.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound?
Yes, I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
Vamos ver mais.
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Está feliz? O que você faz? O que acha na Cerberus?
Don't worry. We'll defeat the collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
Eu te agarraria, eu deixaria você cair. Eu confio em você. No momento em que eu te conheci, percebi que podia fechar os olhos e cair para trás. Você estaria lá.
I might do more than catch you, Kelly.
Now that's an enticing thought. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Não.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Ai, ai, ai. Vamos ver o que tem no meu terminal privado. Status. Verifique o status do seu esquadrão. Atualizações. Examine suas atualizações. Mensagens unidas. Mensagens arquivadas. Nossa, quanta gente. Informações. Carga, mudar a aparência. Não, gosto dela assim. Aí não tem como mudar a aparência. Tá, atualizações. Vez de membros, blá blá. Mensagens não lidas. Minha nossa, quanta mensagem. Eu vou ler todas essas mensagens, se não se importa. Embora remota a possibilidade de que os rumores fossem verdadeiros, realmente está vivo. Você escrever até a cidadela, converse comigo. Muitas coisas mudaram nos últimos 2 anos. Colocou no topo e é justo que seja permitido que expresse seu ponto de vista sobre o que temos ouvido. Acordo feito com Zaed Massani. Chegamos ao acordo com o mercenário veterano Zaed Massani. Talvez desconheça o nome Zaed. Esteja envolvido em algumas das operações militares mais conhecidas e alguns poucos conhecidos. Se iniciamos termos e tem a fama de ser um caçador de recompensas cruel e implacável. Achei que poderia precisar de um homem com essas habilidades de sua missão, então fiz com que se unisse a você. Você o encontrará em um homem quando está cuidando de sua tal recompensa. Não se preocupe com seus honorários. Cuidei disso pessoalmente. Zaed Massani. Eu tenho uma breve desconfiança de quem seja esse Zaid Massani. O projeto Firewalker, comandante. A MSV Rosalie, uma nave de exploração com conexões com o cérebro, desapareceu. A equipe de exploração estava testando um novo protótipo, o veículo de exploração planetária Hammerhead. Além disso, os autores Manuel Kais e Robert Eloy estavam a bordo da MSV Rosalie, conduzindo algumas pesquisas para nós. Precisamos que você encontre a nave, a equipe de exploração e os autores. A MSV Rosalie foi vista pela última vez perto do planeta Zeona Elissa, fronteira de Ismar. Local da queda do Normandy encontrado. Comandante Shepard. Nossos análises no sistema amado mostram algo que talvez interesse. O local de descanso da SSV Normandy. Acreditamos que isso seja importante para você, mas também tem outro motivo. A aliança gostaria de honrar a Normandy com um monumento que deve ser construído no local do descanso final da nave. Gostaríamos que você fosse a primeira pessoa a pisar no local e que você colocasse o monumento. Há ainda 20 membros da tripulação desaparecidos depois do ataque a Normandy. Se você encontrar quaisquer sinais desses tripulantes, pedimos que informe a aliança para que a sua decisão saiba o que aconteceu. Apresse-se, comandante. Capacete de reconhecimento. Nossos técnicos em armaduras pensaram em que talvez você não gostasse de sair por aí mostrando o rosto para todos. Eles enviaram um capacete que as cérebros usam em suas operações secretas. Ele possui funções de microcomputadores que você talvez goste. O capacete sai de sua cabine. Overlord. Um de nossos grupos acaba de se desconectar da rede sem explicação. O projeto Overlord passou por grandes mudanças. Eu quero que você investigue. O trabalho deles é dividido em numerosas categorias, tanto que não posso divulgar detalhes operacionais por este canal. Você vai encontrar mais detalhes no planeta Haiti, sistema Typhoon, nas enormes constelação Fênix. Por favor, use de disserção nesse assunto. Projeto Arco. Recentemente tivemos um incidente envolvendo os Gretchen em um dos nossos postos avançados na Skyrim Village. Não se preocupe, não estou mandando você atrás de ninguém. Nossos operativos se livraram de uma batalha contra um grupo de Gretchen. Um grande êxito atribuindo mesmo ao novo e avançado dispositivo elétrico, que com certeza retiramos do laboratório. Como essa equipe está sendo resignada para descanso e recuperação, pensei que você deveria ficar com a arma enquanto isso. Ele se chama Projetor de Arco, já enviei para o arsenal da Normandy, para você poder examiná-la e usá-la como achar necessário. Ela passou por vários testes que indicam que ela sobrecarrega barreiras cinéticas e inimigos sintéticos. Muito bem, mas demonstrações em laboratórios são submetidas fracas para os testes em campos. Sabemos que funciona. Agora queremos ver o que pode fazer nas mãos certas. Se isso sair bem, usaremos as táticas para treinar outros operadores. Encontrei com Kazumi Goto. Um grande curto e elevado preço, conseguimos ser a mestra da Kazumi Goto e conseguimos convencê-la a trabalhar com você. Poucas pessoas já ouviram falar dela e menos ainda a viram. Ninguém a supera em sigilo e infiltração, e suas habilidades serão inestimáveis para sua missão. Viaje para o distrito de Zarqueira, na Citadel. Lá você vai encontrar um painel publicitário especial. Diga sim ao silêncio ouro para iniciar o encontro. A última mensagem é do Stan Wikindobs, agente bancário, sistema financeiro de acessão da Terra. Olá, comandante Shepard. Obrigado por enviar sua documentação médica atualizada. Seu status foi alterado de morto para vivo. Depois de deduzir taxa de administração modesta para fechar o arquivo, a alteração de subsequente status, a reativação de sua conta, você tem um saldo restante de 100 mil créditos. Obrigado por usar a Ascensão Financial Service. Estamos ansiosos por trabalhar com você. Olha, eu tinha 4 milhões. Cadê meus outros 3.900.000. Você está protegendo seus maiores ativos e construímos as melhores taxas coberturas e seguros de vida para atender suas necessidades. Responda para o lançamento gratuito hoje. O banco sempre sendo banco, né? Não importa onde. Tem uma mensagem arquivada. Não importa onde esteja, banco sempre será banco, né? Sempre querendo vender alguma coisa, sempre. Que bonitona essa Normandy, cara. Não vou ainda. Vou dar um oi pro Joker. Joker. Não, vou falar com o Joker primeiro.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new. It fits me like a glove! And leather seats! Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
It's not the same, Joker. There's nothing here that was even part of the real Normandy.
There's us. I have to take what I can get. The last 2 years sucked. You'll see. Even if an AI is spying on us, no way they'll invest this much just to screw us over. It'll be better than the old days.
I hope so. I died.
God, you are such a downer.
Joker sendo Joker.
Commander.
I assume everything is going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
If you don't want to hear it, turn the damn sound off.
Well, it doesn't change anything. It's still watching. Like some creepy kid staring at the back of your head in comp side. You just want to punch him, but he's special and he sets fires or something. Okay, a little too far there, but you know what I mean.
Your problem, not mine.
Thanks, I'll remember this.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda and expect to survive the reprisal. Jacob is way too nice a guy for the number of ways he knows how to kill people. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Ever think about the old Normandy and the trouble we got up to?
Yeah, those seem like the good old days now, but come on, it was hell at the time. Geth, Saren, Sovereign, and then we got dumped. We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
What happened to the rest of the old crew? I heard most survived.
Almost did. Presley didn't. The rest of us just sort of drifted apart. The Alliance didn't care. I don't think they liked all the non-humans in your crew. We were your team, Commander. With the Normandy destroyed and you gone, there wasn't much keeping us together.
Só esquadrão, como estão as coisas. Já vi.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Vamos falar com essa
Yes, Shepard.
Ed.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
Tá, eu vou fazer uma pausa, calma aí, 2 segundos, já volto.
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
Why are you named Edie?
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the elusive man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out.
The elusive man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Então isso é sim.
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the elusive man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
Quantas células existem?
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Raça engraçadinha. Tá bom, recurso, estrutura, construção...
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
Tá, então tchau, Ed. Nós já falamos sobre cérebros, já falamos...
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Cara, vai me dizer que o Shepard não tá estiloso nessa roupinha aqui.
Upgrades are messing with our inertial skew, compensating.
Tá, vamos ver, que falar com todo mundo antes dele. O que é isso aqui?
What's this area of the ship?
This is the armory, where small arms are maintained and upgraded. Using OmniTool, computer-aided design, and manufacturing, we have the capability to manufacture several new models.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk. And you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
I look forward to working with you, Mr. Taylor.
Likewise, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
A scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the FTL communications room. In addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the elusive man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only one quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, one linked to each world.
I've never heard of a quantum entanglement communicator. How does it work?
Essentially, two subatomic particles are created in an entangled state. One is installed here, and the other in the elusive man's office. When one particle occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite state, no matter the distance between them. If we alter the state of our particle, that alters the state of the elusive man's. This allows us to send data in the form of quantum bits.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Access to life support is restricted. The port observation deck is closed until needed.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Wow. My family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Shepard, the men's restroom is on the port side of the ship. The starboard observation deck is closed until needed.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Access to the AI core is restricted.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Mess Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
You have everything you need.
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals.
I wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help, be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the elusive man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific, but we're all working towards the same goal. We keep our ranks and structure similar to the Alliance. A lot of our recruits started there, but not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
Nossa, eu tô com o microfone desligado até agora, eu tava falando com você, eu com o microfone desligado, desculpa aí. Você falou, sabe que coisa existiu, então não se sabe o que aconteceu. Mas desconfio, eu não sei também, não lembro, eu joguei o jogo, mas não lembro. Desconfio que pode ter sido os Collectors que estavam atrás de mim, porque nós estávamos atrás dos Reapers. E é isso aí. E ficou um mistério. Mas eu, se fosse o Shepard, a primeira coisa que eu faria depois que eu acordasse, daria uma escapulida das febres e ia investigar quem me atacou. Do porquê. Perguntaria até pra Cerberus se ele sabe. Mas eu não tô nem. Tô perguntando a tripulação e tá firme em seguir o objetivo da Cerberus. Você é arrogante.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
Então você é perfeito.
Sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
Isso aí. Não vou dizer que ela é arrogante. Ela é um pouquinho arrogante, mas não vou ser tão sincero assim. Sai comendo.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Bom. Deixa eu ver, eu falei com... Tem sua própria coisa de escape aqui. Se precisar sair. Ou um banheiro, não sei, não dá pra entrar. Acho que é um banheiro. Não, tem. Parece ser banheiro. Já falando com todo mundo aqui. Ali pra cima não tem mais nada.
A gunnery officer is required to access the gunnery control station.
Tá certo. Deixa eu ver o que temos aqui. Vamos ver o esquadrão aqui. Não posso aumentar o nível do meu chopper. Não vou aumentar munição incendiária ou carga de dano. Vamos colocar carga de dano. Aumenta sua percepção por alguns instantes, retardando seus níveis em complicação. Vamos aumentar aqui. Ó, abriu o tiro de impacto. Legal. Legal. É só 100% Paragon. Nossa, quanta coisa. Parece ingredientes, tá bom, já entendi. Conhece service mais, sei. Esse em alguma loja. Overload. Consolação, porque não sei minhas comunicações. Não, essa daqui é aquela nave foi destruída. Começa o jogo. Essa aqui é Cerberus fez do zero, é tipo uma 2.0. Sendo que aquela nave é uma nave secreta, é uma nave protótipo. Não sei como a Cerberus conseguiu replicar ela, né? Procura um veículo Hammerhead. E o que mais aqui? Explora o local da queda. Essa aqui eu acho que eu vou fazer hoje. Essa aqui. Local da queda do Normandy. Tem mais coisa aqui. Ah, tá. Os Collectors, monte sua equipe. Essa aqui é a missão principal que mencionada, Kazuma Goto, nessa investigação. Esse aqui é os recrutas que eu tenho. Eu tenho que recrutar para minha equipe. Kazuma Goto, o veterano, Zid Massani. Deixa eu ver. Mestre em descrição e infiltração, hacker hub, especialista em informação, totalmente fora da rede, nem rede discriminando. Kazuma Goto não é nada mais famosa da galáxia, ela é melhor, treinando de efetividade em precisão, tem de toda a galáxia, mantém um registro criminal completamente limpo. Ela está procurando para se encontrar com Shepard no distrito de Zaqueira. Na cidadela é a cidadela onde foi destruída aqui no último jogo, lá na última fase do jogo, digamos assim, né? Se passou 2 anos depois daquilo, né? Experiência como atividade, pequenas unidades, caçadores de recompensa, soldado sem vão conhecido pela vontade de deixar o trabalho feito, não importa os custos. Eu desconfio quem seja esse Zaya de Massani aqui, mas ainda tenho minhas dúvidas. Massani, sem dúvidas, o mais temido mercenário caçador de recompensas da galáxia. Seus serviços foram comparados pelos cegos, mas somente alto custo, ele está altamente ser pego em ômega. Eu tenho uma leve desconfiança de quem seja isso aqui. Conselho, mesmo eles nunca tendo ajudado muito antes, pode apenas contatar o conselho sobre os eventos recentes, então tem que ir para a cidadela. Professor, esse daqui é o que o idoso me pediu para eu ir atrás. Experiência em armas biológicas, treinamento em armas leves, com um grupo de versões salário, Dr. Mod salário, experiência em armas biológicas, tecnologia para ser chave para conter os ataques dos Collectors. A gente opera na mecânica médica nos sobreviventes de ômega. Líder militar, Dr. Oki, experiência militar em combates estratégicos, rumores que está familiarizado com a tecnologia Collector. Dr. Líder militar, Krogan, que lutou nos demônios Krogan, Dr. Oki tornou-se obcecado por salvar a população Krogan no genofagia. Acredito que tenha contactado os colegas para conseguir a tecnologia para tal fim. Não ser um campo de híbridos, uns encontros ainda que seja discutindo suas relações com os missionários. Deixa eu voltar aqui para especialidade de unidades especiais, notório tirador. Ou esse daqui. Acho que esse daqui que eu tô pensando que é comandante mercenário cujas operações são marcadas por suas perícias técnicas e brilhante estratégia. Ele é responsável por ataques notáveis em líderes de gangue em Ômega e possivelmente pode ser encontrado lá. E a condenada Jack. Essa Jack é também top também. Habilidade biótica excepcional. Nota antecedentes criminais atualmente na prisão. Dizem que Jack é a humana biótica mais poderosa que já se viu. Os dados relativos a Jack são quase nulos. Sabemos é que ela tem um grande histórico de violência e deve ser abordada com cuidado. Atualmente Jack está presa em purgatório, mas não é prisão. A Saber negociou sua liberdade. Isso aí. Codex. Nossa, Codex tem muita coisa pra ler. Codex eu vou deixar pro fim da live. O primário ele é automático, mas o secundário eu tenho que ler. Então vou deixar no final da live, porque senão eu vou perder muito tempo lendo coisa que eu posso ir pra ação. Que já faz 1h e 40 minutos e não tem quase nada de ação. E eu tenho que investigar a sala de engenharia aqui. Que me parece não tem nada aqui, né? Mas então não dá uma... não tem nada aqui. É verdade. Mas jogo nesse estilo assim é desse jeito, né? Tem esse estilo de RPG aqui tem muita conversa. E é bom ter conversa por causa que realmente importa. Quanto mais você conversa com as pessoas, mais você vai pegando afinidade e vai descobrindo coisas novas. Engenheiro Daniel, está falando com o nosso oficial comandante.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there's an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected, it's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Deixa comigo.
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seem to be doing that.
Se ligou? Depois que eu morri, o pessoal não ligou mais pra raça humana. Seu treinamento.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Viu mais uma missãozinha na cidadela. Em Ômega, na verdade. Beleza. Acho que já falei com todo mundo.
I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you he would.
Ah. Foi só aqui, pessoal. Então, vou ter que fazer uma pausa agora. O que você prefere? Que eu termine lá e volte depois, ou eu deixo a live ligada e só deixo assim? Deixa eu ver se tá certo. Oi? Mudou de tela? Mudou de tela. Mudou de tela. Eu vou deixar assim porque eu vou comer. Então vou terminar. Volto lá pelas, acho que umas 8h30 mais ou menos. Talvez antes, não sei. Dependendo da minha fome. Beleza? Até mais. Eu vou seguir uma missãozinha ali. Até as 10h30, né? Que você pode ficar, daí terminar por hoje também. Então, até mais.